Hey guys, CJMK here. Welcome to another write-in. Ooh, I'm a little bit high. There we go. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? So in the last episode, we actually hit 10K, and uh, today we're actually ahead of the curve. We're actually, here's the funniest thing. So I'm actually ahead by one word. I'm not kidding. I'm ahead by one word. Just let me show you. So, the goal today was to hit 10,672. I'm 10,673. Yeah, that close, people. So, today we're just going to see how far it goes. We're going to do some writing challenges here today to see how far we go. It's still probably going to be like an hour-long stream today, but I feel like today I can actually play with my material more since I'm actually ahead of the curve, so that's exciting. Um, Let me get back. So yeah, hard to believe 16 days into Nano, and already we're almost done with the month. Um, Originally, I was just gonna wait until my bike arrived before I started, but then I just got a notification that it is going to be delayed a day. So the special thing that I want to do, unfortunately, is going to have to wait until tomorrow, but because that was pretty conditional, unfortunately. But one thing I can say is that at least my bike bell showed up, so it's a little bit of a hint of what's to come, along with a few other things. So yeah, all the other accessories came for biking. My biking pants, um, words, my biking pants, my biking knee pads, even my lights, and today my bell. But I still don't have. I still don't have my bike yet. So uh, it's a game of patience, people. Um, I know in the end, actually, it's more important to get food supplies out than it is to get a bike out. But at the same time, though, it's the one thing I'm going to be able to keep busy with until this quarantine is over. So building that up, and then testing it out afterwards would be a great and welcome distraction. Not that I haven't had enough distraction as is. I picked up 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors again, and I knew I was going in the direction of a bad ending, but I still went for it anyway. So I'm restarting now. Um, so hopefully now with the knowledge that I have, I'll be able to figure out which direction I'm supposed to go next. And then I'm through the first world of Recoded, which is Destiny Islands, and now I'm in Traverse Town. I managed to pick up Huey and Dewey. I just didn't pick up Louie. So give myself busy with those games. I wish I could stream it to you, but unfortunately, I don't think this DS has a graphics card. For one, this color is actually pretty rare. So if I wanted to, the probability of this being having a graphics card is pretty low. And secondly, even though I would want to install one in here, I pretty much can't because words. What am I gonna say? Because most of the places that do specialize in putting in graphics cards um, in DSs are shut down. Unless you happen to know like an independent repair person or something that does that for me. In that case, I'm all ears. But otherwise, it's not an option for me right now. Like the majority of my consoles right now are pretty much out of commission. My PS3 has the yellow light of death. My Wii's disk drive stopped working, and of course the eStore is shut down for the Wii. So that's not even an option for me. And just well, obviously I can't play new games because series number one. I'm also saving up for but I am saving up for a Switch. So probably it's pretty good by like and a new PC. So probably it's pretty good by probably next week. I will be able to play some of the PC games that I've been holding off for a number of years, but then I'll have the capability to do so. So by next week, I think I should be able to start some new games for you guys to enjoy. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, the Switch. I'm working on that. I'm working on that too. So looking forward to some really relaxing gameplay. Because everybody's talking about Animal Crossing, but I haven't been able to play it because obviously I don't have the system for it. Though I heard New Leaf is pretty good, so I might order that too at some point. Who knows? But yeah, today let's just have some fun for a little bit. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. So today I'm going to write for as long as the track, as long as a song track goes in my playlist. So basically, I will have. So here's what I'm going to do, which is what I'm going. So the last episode, I did a. So the last time I did this, I did a 30, 20, 10 challenge, where essentially I start at 30 minutes, the work will way downwards. Now this time, we do something a little bit different, which what I like to call the playlist challenge. So essentially, I go for as long as 5 songs. So it doesn't matter how long the duration is. After 5 songs, um, after 5 songs are done, then I see how much I've written. And some of the songs that I have are not very long because I listen to a lot of progressive house. So who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna put this as well as I'm gonna put this on shuffle as well, so that way I can't tell um, what show. Sorry, not what show. What song is going to pop up in my list. So that's good. So that's gonna be fun. Also, did I add this to my list? Let me see. No, I didn't, and it would be perfect for it too. Okay. Let me add you. Let me add you. I am taking a while. So add to playlist. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna shuffle, and already the first song that I'm getting is very short. It's the radio mix to "Call on Me" by Eric Prides. And also, I apologize for the background. My dad's watching a show. But yeah, so in case you are curious about, excuse me, about songs, about my playlist, about the things that I'm listening to, here is the playlist that I'm using. So basically, however long you go after 5 songs, that's how much you're writing today, for this section anyway. So so yeah, no timer this time. We're just doing a playlist thing. Let's see how far it goes. So when it gets to the end of my time, that's when we'll go. So yeah. Until then, you're gonna enjoy my face for a little bit. So in case you are wondering, in fact, you know what? I'll put the chat up. So yeah, if those who want to do anything except you in chat, you better obey because you're going to be online. But anyway, here's the playlist in case you want to listen to what I'm listening to currently. Um, some things are not necessarily from the 2000s, but they're inspired by them, or vice versa. Like the inspiration from things from the 2000s may have inspired the playlist, or things from the past may have inspired it into the 2000s. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's a little bit of a, it's a little bit words. It's a little bit it's a little bit of like a throwback list. So for those who are progressive house fans who've kind of missed the scene for a while, I hope provides a little bit of a nice throwback. And for those um, who are new to the progressive house scene, I hope you check it out. There's also a couple of YouTube channels that do this as well. So because of that, I am going to have to mute. I'm gonna have to mute the broadcast because I don't want to get I don't want copyright strikes on either Twitch or YouTube because I think like out of all of them, I think even like Twitch is much stricter with copyright than YouTube is in some ways. In other ways, in terms of takedowns, YouTube's the more strict one. So for that case, I'm gonna have to mute this unfortunately, so you will not know the end of my song list until the end. So, but of course, you don't necessarily have to follow my playlist. You can do like whatever playlist suits your fancy. So, actually, here's what I'll do. So I'll put a tally of how many songs I'll put a tally on how many songs I played. So that way you guys will know how many songs have passed on my end. So when I get to song 5, that's when gotta pay attention. Okay? Alright. So without further ado, so the first song that is on my list um is oof, my encoder is overloaded. Give me one sec. All right, so without further ado, let us get started with the playlist challenge. Very, very different, but I think will still be of fun for all of us. My encoder is not liking this right now. I have too many windows open. This is why I need a new computer. Okay, so my encoder is not liking this at all, so I'm gonna have to force quit some things. Mail is still open. No wonder. As one of the challenges of having a Mac, folks. So let's force quit that. That. And let's quit that. Oh, quit this. And that should do it, I think. Yes. Okay. So that should do it, guys. I think that should. Yeah, there we go. That reduced the stress a little bit. So let's get started with the playlist challenge. My very first track that popped up is "Call on Me" by Eric Prydz. It's the radio mix, so the first song is going pretty quickly. So without further ado, let's begin. Got your favorite playlist? Got your writing materials? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, starto. All right, I'll keep a live tally for you. In the meantime, though, considering Chat's all the way up. Feel free to message something or maybe put a request or a song that I should explore during this quarantine period because I am trying to update my playlists in the meantime. So please feel free to recommend some stuff, whether it's movies or um, TV shows or even music that I should try out to update my taste a little bit. So I recommend it. Just go ahead. And of course, if you like the playlist too, please feel free to and share it and follow it as well. And the song's already almost over. Oh my gosh, this problem with radio edits; they go so quickly. I mean, especially with with Call on Me in particular, it's infamous. It only lasts 2 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if this first run was a wash because I am really struggling right now. And again, it is lyrics, so I heard they're infamous for being a big distraction, so it doesn't help. Okay, next track is Marrakesh by ATB. Pretty good one, pretty underrated house track. That's two that's two tracks that we passed. But thankfully Marrakesh is about 5 minutes, so about the average song length, which is good. Also, I realized like one side of my headphones is cut out, which is sad. I hate it when headphones do that, but I'm gonna have to switch. So hold on one sec. Time out. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Okay. Hopefully, I'm still sounding good. Anyway, yeah, that feels so much better. All right. Gonna reduce the volume a little bit for the background, but feel free to add stuff on chat as well. So I'm gonna mute for now, and then a new track. Once your track comes in, I will talk. Okay, so it changed to another radio edit, so I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think this one might be pretty much a wash. But it is another good song. It's by a singer called Mooney, and it's the Jerome remix of the song called "I Don't Know Why." There's a pretty cool YouTube video based in this song. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's fan made though, so I don't think it's actually a legit music video, but I think it's a legit music video for some other song, but it still fits. So go check it out. Anyway, I gotta focus. I'm 3 songs. I'm 3 songs in already. Just I barely just scratched 100 words. I forgot I muted, but yeah, uh, advertising has practically saved me. I guess it's one of the bright sides of having Spotify Premium. The songs don't go too quickly, but for those who do a Spotify Premium, I'm feeling for you right now. If you're doing this challenge right now with Spotify Premium, I am so sorry. But if you're most of us and you're probably using like plain Spotify or YouTube, we're in luck. On iTunes. In that case, again, my apologies. I bet you it's supposed to be a really big challenge right now. Mm. I'm taking advantage of the break. I'm gonna write. Whoop, another song. Thankfully, this mix is 7 minutes, so I've got time. All right, let's do this. That's Moloko. Um, the song is Pure Pleasure Seeker, and it is a Todd Edwards remix. So, um, for some Sony players in particular, those who have played the words, um, who have played the iToy games, you may be familiar with Boloko um, through through their song "Sing It Back" through the rhythm game. I'll probably post like a YouTube video on it. But yeah, those who are familiar with the iToy, you've probably heard of some of Moloko's songs already. And it's because of that game actually I became a fan of Moloko. They've long since disbanded, but they still release stuff every once in a while. And their remixes are especially good, so look them up when you can. Also, their origin story is hilarious. Definitely look them up.
It's track 5 right now, and it's Getting Jiggy with It by Will Smith. Not a bad way to end a playlist challenge. That was so much fun. But yeah, I've got maybe like 2 minutes. Yes! Oh my gosh! I'm bad at time, but I'm good at predicting song times. But let's do this. I wish you could hear what I'm hearing. Okay, I thought the last one was an advertisement until I got like until I realized like, oh my gosh, it's an actual song and it's terrible. Sorry about that. But anyway, I just took it out of the playlist because it was just awful. It didn't fit the rest of the tracks. But anyway, yeah, 5 tracks have played and I've gotten up to 11,034 words, which is actually not bad considering that. I think the average, like the length is probably about. Okay, let me do some math here. Hold on. So So the first track was about 2.5 minutes. Then 6 months was about 7. Then it was around 3. Then 4 by 60. So about half an hour, which is actually not bad. So right now it's 8:48, so it's 8:18. So probably around 8:18 when I started. So that was a session. I'm in total words. Got up to 11,034, which is not much when you look at it. But, but I actually was kind of doing okay. I'm a little bit all over the place right now, but I'm still figuring stuff out. You know what? I'm figuring stuff out. So it's okay progress. So another 261 words, or another 300. Another 300. I'll be ahead. I'll be ahead of the curve for tomorrow. So hey, that's not bad, y'all. Not bad at all. So yeah, all but it's an HQ. So um, it looks like they stopped doing the personalized stay-at-home um they stopped doing the personalized stay-at-home Rimo stuff. But it's kind of a shame because people actually came up with some really good stuff that they shared, and I put up some of my own stuff too for Stay Home Rimo, which in the end it did not get posted at all in the emails. So I'm thinking I might as well. I might as well like personally share what I put down because the probability is pretty good that it's probably not going to see the light of day. It's probably not going to be um, it's probably not going to show up at all in what call it stay in the NaNoWriMo HQ emails. So I'm gonna have to see the categories again to just get an idea of what I pulled. Writing challenge. Okay, stay home. There we go. Okay, so oh, I flipped it. Okay, so for physical well-being, I personally said, let me turn off the title one sec. For physical well-being, I said that it's good to like pick out an activity or a workout that you always wanted to try out, and then um like try a workout or a dance routine. I remember now. A dance routine that you've always wanted to try out and then actually do it. Oh, here we go. I found it. There we go. So look up a routine or a dance you've always wanted to try out and try it out and do it. At most points, if it's like from from your favorite athlete or celebrity, because then it'll give you a bit more of a motivation. Plus, you kind of get an idea to see like how your idols feel after their routines, and maybe some of the stuff you may not adopt the entire thing, but at least something that you could use to better your life. Um, or something to think about improving in your life. Then for social, I said host a virtual read-in. So it seems very popular nowadays that people have been doing like virtual read-ins, where people would read bedtime stories or read their favorite books online. And bonus points if you treat it like a bedtime story, like you get comfortable in your bed and then you read a story with them. You can also do audiobooks, um, especially. if you avoid recording sites like YouTube or Twitch, I think you'll have a better chance of being able to do that pretty healthily with friends and family, just to relax and have fun. But if you have subscribers, you probably won't be able to get away with it. So please respect your copyright laws of your country and do it in a legal fashion, which is basically um, through social media that you can't record. Um, so read the books aloud. Like if they allow you to read about it online, certainly do so. But if you're not allowed to do so, again, respect the laws in your country and don't record it. Even if you're reading, you have to sound really amazing. And I guess then just send me a link or something, because it must sound pretty amazing. Or record it for your personal use. Let's just go with that. Um, for mental for mental well-being, I said for mental well-being, I said write a list of compliments people have said to you, or compliments that you have said to others, and then keep it like in your folder or in your wallet or in your pocket or something. So those times when you just need a little bit of emotional boost, whether it's like a little bit of a confidence boost or just something to remind yourself throughout the day that you are a good person. People may tell you that. Just remind yourself of that. Just pull it out. People say that you're a good person. Just pull it out. You're a good person. Um, Pull it out when you need it. Like especially when you get those desperate times where you feel like you being down yourself, like, oh my gosh, I'm not skilled at, like, especially these periods where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not skilled at writing, or how am I gonna get through this quarantine? I'm not the best self I could be. I'm not perfect. Pull out that list. Say like, no, you've done, like, perfection is overrated. Here's all the good stuff that you've done. Um, so write down your compliments, and I would add to that and say achievements. Add your accomplishments, no matter how small they are, and and compliments you've given to others or people have given to you. Let that serve as your anchor and your motivator to keep going. And then for creative, which is a little bit different, pull out a card or two or three, um, and then write a passage based on what you pulled. And it can be any types of cards. It could be playing cards. It could be postcards you got from friends and family. Those holiday greeting cards, or as most will probably think of, maybe tarot, oracle cards. But any kind of card you can find, pull them out. Um, Business cards with consent, of course, but um, unless you're not showing the writing to anybody, then go ham. Um, whatever cards you have on hand, or just like a postcard, like not a postcard, an index card like this, where you just write like a random word or something. Write a passage about those things. Have fun. Go crazy with it. But yeah, those are the four things that I came up with Camp Nano. I highly doubt it's going to be on any of the message boards. So if it happens to go on there randomly in one email, good for me. But probably it's pretty good that it probably won't end up on there because most advice is pretty common. Plus, people may have well worded it much better than I did. So, hey. But yeah, I hope at least for you guys, it's something that you certainly feel um, very comfortable with trying out. So we're gonna continue on with the playlist challenge. So the next song that I popped up is "Everybody Everybody" by Black Box, which is a really good song. Kind of a shame how like they kind of played the singer dirty, but thankfully she did win her case. So yeah, definitely check some of the songs out. But anyway, so we're gonna go through another 5 songs, and then we're gonna end the stream. So let's see how much more we can put onto this document, shall we? So, second half of the playlist challenge happening in 3, 2, 1, start. And thankfully, this is a 4-minute song, so I'm not going to be on that steep thing as I did in the very beginning. Whew. I love that intro. It's so good. By the way, I gotta check myself. Let's just get back to the writing. All right, new song popped up, and this time it is the Cascade remix of "Here I Am" um, by David Morales, featuring the vocals of Tamara Keenan. And fun fact, it was actually featured for a few seconds in the movie "The Devil Wears Prada." If you've not seen the movie, I recommend it. Really good, as well as the book. The book's not too bad either, actually. If anything, I kind of prefer the book's ending a bit more over the um, the movie's ending, but the movie's ending is not too bad either. And thankfully, the remix is actually pretty long. So this one's 7 minutes with Tamara Keenan's voice. So again, a bit more flexibility in terms of my writing time. So let's keep going. So far, all the long ones are happening later. Why is that? Anyway, got 3 tracks to go. Ooh, great next track. So this track is Rain Down Love by the Freemasons, featuring the wonderful vocals of Sita Garrett, famously part of the duet with Michael Jackson for I Just Can't Stop Loving You. The album version on Bad, anyway. I think she did it once live for the Dangerous tour, but I think outside of that, it was mainly Sheryl Crow and one other vocalist from This Is It. I can't remember her name, unfortunately. Judith Hill, that's her name, Judith Hill. Um, but yeah, Sita Garrett's a singer in her own right, and Michael Jackson actually produced her in the beginning, so she's a great vocalist. Yeah, I got two tracks left. Can I do it? Okay, so next to last track, the penultimate track, it was too perfect, which is the song Genesis by the EDM artist Justice, which, fun fact, was was put in a Cadillac commercial along with Fire Hydrant Floods by Black Flag or something like that. Um, in a Cadillac commercial back in 2008. I don't know how I remember this track per se. I don't know how I found the name, but I eventually found it. Somebody found the name, and then that's how I found the song. But I'm listening to it again. It's really good. I think it's great for a road trip or a trailer. That's probably why it was in a commercial. But this is about 4 minutes long, so I better get going. Thank you, Gimlet ad, for giving me more time. I do listen to the podcast though. The most famous one is Homecoming, and that stars Kathleen Keener and Oscar Isaac. Amazon later adapted it, starring Julia Roberts. Though I honestly prefer the podcast a lot more, and I'm hoping Gimlet actually finishes it up, considering the degree of the quarantine. Um, I think it'd be a good time to actually try and produce it from home audio, because like home audio, at least like you can usually pick up a good spot in your house and record. You can like record it in your PJs if you wanted to. So I think out of all things, podcasts are actually some of the easiest media to produce. And speaking of which, I should totally do one at some point, like one of those narrative podcasts, considering I've been a big fan of them myself. Just thinking about it. As soon as I come up with one, though, I will let you know. But yeah, we're about to. We got like three ads back to back. So I'm just gonna like assume song 10's coming up now, and then I will write it up. I'm just gonna keep writing. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Whew. All right. So the last track we've got is from Cascade, um, called "Feeling the Night," featuring Becky Jean Williams. Um, and I think it's the original because I'm more used to the Head Candy remix. But I'll definitely try and find it. I'm just headed now to like look at more progressive house after this. But anyway, let's finish this up. We've got 4 minutes left. You know what? I'm gonna go for one more song. Actually, two more songs, because this one's a really good song. It's by Stevie Nicks, and fun fact, it was actually arranged by Prince, and it's called "Stand Back." For those of you who are curious, like, hey, wait, "Stand Back" was produced by Prince? Yeah, it was. Look up a video by Vox about songs you never knew Prince produced. It's really informative, and you just realize like you don't realize like how much Prince had a footprint on the musical map of the 80s and 90s, and even 2010s and today. Until you look at that, so look up the video. Vox, granted, has had a lot of had a lot of questions lately, but their musical stuff is not one of them. All right, so we're getting to the last track, and it is a track from. Sorry about the background. Um, from an '80s remix called "Tell Me Why." Unfortunately, I can't find the artist's name for this song, but it's a very famous '80s electro pop song. But that's gonna be our last one for the day, and then yeah, so I got 2 minutes left. So after the song, it'll be the end of the playlist challenge. Of course, playlists are a lot longer than this, but hey, it's at least they'll give you a short one. So at least my descriptions will also give you a little bit more inspiration as well as to what stuff you can play with for yourself. Oh, sorry, again, I apologize for the noise in the background. I have no control. So it looks like we are done, but let me get maybe one more sentence and then I'll total up. Because I was in the middle of one, and I hate ending in the middle of a sentence. Give me 1 sec. Okay. So I finished a sentence. So let's go add to the word count. And we added a whole bunch of words, really. I'm ahead of the curve. I am on a roll. So I have added 11,832. I feel really good. Ooh. And I was like, home and laptop. So I started around. Hmm. Maybe around 8:56. I know I talked a bit before I started, but yeah, I feel like I was there for a while. So update progress. And let's see stats. Yeah, whoa, look at that. Look at that jump. So I don't have to do much tomorrow, which is great. So the next one, it will be the path to 12,000 words. But yeah, I've written a total of, for today, 1,159 words, which is really good. I'm nowhere near where I was before, where I wrote 4,422 or 1,700 words, but it's clear that my mojo is coming back. So it looks like the even numbered days thing seems to be working, and I think it's certainly something that I could totally adopt during NaNoWriMo. Though with NaNoWriMo, it's a lot harder because that's 50. This is only 20k versus NaNoWriMo is 50k. So I basically gonna have to like double my word count if I do that. So I'm gonna have to like find a way to do a more ritualistic writing where I actually do write every single day, like large amounts of text. But on the other hand, though, if I do huge amounts of text in the beginning, as I could see from the initial trials, it just shows that I have enough energy for like the times where I do go public. So yeah, I feel really good about this. This is I feel much more confident about where I'm going next. In case you want to follow me more in terms of my other social media, here's the my social media. Here's my social media in terms of things you want to get in touch with me about. You can check out my YouTube and my Twitch accounts in case you want to talk more. And of course, my Twitter. If you have any requests about the requests, questions, comments, or things that you suggest in terms of like gaming or just things that you do during this writing period, feel free to let me know because I am super open to any suggestions that you may have. I also no doubt my bike's too quiet right now. I'm not going to do it. Okay. And in terms of events, the next Write With Me is going to be happening this Saturday on Twitch and YouTube, though I may do a live stream the day before, not only to finish Cinderella Phenomenon, but also to just, again, the special surprise I was going to put on today, which unfortunately didn't come in, I will show you tomorrow. So look forward to that. My discount for my Fiverr shop is still open. The code's good until May Day, which for some people it's coming up pretty soon, but for me, I tend to call it around May 15th. Um, and the offer is good until summer solstice. Of course, there's Odun Day 40th anniversary happening June 14th, unless they decide to shift for the date. And of course, the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair discounts to those in costume. So yeah, that's pretty much it, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping into this write-in. This felt pretty awesome. So catch me tomorrow. So catch me tomorrow or Saturday for more action on this channel. Um, so until then, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And of course, may your heart be your guiding key. If you had a good writing session, congratulations. If you haven't, don't worry, don't stress yourself out. There is always tomorrow to make it better. Or if I'm quoting Hey Jude correctly, take a sad song and make it better. It's okay. May your heart be your guiding key. I will see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.